Good afternoon, Weekly Observer fans. Editor Matt McColl here to give you the rundown of the September 7th issue of the Weekly Observer. This issue, just like every other issue of the Weekly Observer, packed full of local news stories. Starting it off, we've got a very important story across the PD. It's about bath salts and what local municipalities are doing to kind of curtail the selling of bath salts. And bath salts, if you're not initiated with what they are designer drugs that are designed in such a way that they can maneuver around the law that bans methamphetamines to be completely legal, because methamphetamines, as you may know, are a really chemically intense drug. So it's a chemical formula, and the chemical formula has been manipulated enough to where it's still sort of close to what methamphetamines are, but it falls within kind of a twilight zone of legal issues. So it's legal now, but Johnsonville and other municipalities are passing ordinances against selling bath salts, and one of the things about this story is that the town is having to amend their ordinance against bath salts, and just to make it more enforceable than what it is now. And they're going back, speaking with Police Chief Ron Douglas, and getting some of the things that he would like to be able to enforce with the ordinance, and having it looked over by lawyers and people that would be in the know for the legal issues concerning this. And then, on a much lighter note, the Williams Muscadine Festival is this weekend, and if the wind is wind's not gonna cooperate, but the Williams Muscadine Festival, which was in Neesmith this weekend, and we did a story a little earlier in the summer about the vineyard that they have there, and it's really an incredible place. It's I'm not sure how many acres, but if you've ever been to a vineyard, vineyards are really cool, and they just have lots and lots of stuff. They have pears, peach trees, baby lambs that are walking around. There's a baby lamb that they have there, Lucky, and seen the lamb twice now, and so far that's been one of the highlights of working at the Weekly Observer for me so far. And it's a really cool festival, and it's really nice to see all the history that goes into it, because the family is now on their 5th generation of the Williams that are working there and are living there. So it's really cool to go and see what things used to be like and how things are progressing today, and also get to try some muscadines. We didn't partake in the muscadine wine, only the muscadine grapes, but they did have a wine tasting portion of the festival, and just cool little things. You got to go pick your own fruits, muscadines, pears, everything, and it's really cool. And so next year, if you didn't make it this year, catch it next year. And also, if you want to go and pick your own fruits, whatever, they've got more than just muscadines there. I believe they have the actual you-pick portion. I think that goes on until September 20th, but I may be wrong. And also within this week's issue, just like every other issue, we've got Mildred's column this week, and my column, and the editorial about Florence School District 5 and the search that they're about to start on to replace Dr. John Morris, who resigned recently to deal with family issues. And it seems like they've done a pretty good job in the past with the past 2 superintendents that they've selected, with Dr. Morris and Dr. Dale Strickland, who is now on who is now on the Johnsonville City Council. And just hoping that they can do that once more and select an effective superintendent. And that pretty much sums it up for this week's issue of the Weekly Observer. And thanks for sticking with us on scnow.com, our Facebook page. Big ups to the morning news. Kim Genfrida, you got us to over 1,620 fans, so that was big. We were sitting on 1,599 for forever, and we finally got over that yesterday in about 30 minutes. So thank you to those new fans that we have out there, and keep sticking with us, like I said, on scnow.com, our Facebook page. Twitter, we're going to try and do a little bit better with our Twitter updates, especially at the football game, since that's more of a instantaneous form of contact. I feel like it was designed a little bit more, but whatever. That's philosophical. Multimedia issues are not what Weekie TV is for. So anyway, thank you again for joining us, and I will see you next week. Take care.